Good day, mates, welcome back. So finally we've reached the end of our 148 scale Bandai King Tiger. Not before time, I hear you say. Yep, it's taken a while indeed, but hopefully it's been worth the wait. Well, it has been worth the wait for me because it's been a fantastic build, beautiful little kit. So without wasting any more of your time or my time, let's crack on with it and have a little look and see how it turned out. So there's the the markings on the upper hole. Those red, obviously red, R for red. I've just done it lightly in pencil so I know roughly where to go. I'm using this beautiful, if you only ever get one Chinese brush, get this 0.25 with that micro adjuster for the air. It's an absolutely fantastic airbrush, cost me £47, and I've got an Iwata Eclipse, and I've got a Harder and Steam Back Evolution aluminium lightweight brush, and I think I prefer this £47 over those £200 each plus brushes. There you go, you live and learn. So what we're going to do is colour the red in, leave those bits in the Dunkelgelb. I've already put down some hairspray because I want to do a bit of hairspray chipping. Don't worry about that, they're not stuck on because they're going to be open. You haven't got to stick exactly to the lines, just it's just a guide. We just want to make sure that we get rid of the pencil lines. Just pinch any dry bits of paint off the chip. Right, so you can see what we're doing there. I'll come back when it's all done. Right, so that's what we've ended up with for a first coat. I'm going to have to turn the compressor off now because it's absolutely red hot, smoking, and the brush is empty of paint, so I'll have to clean that out. I will be going over it a little bit, but I don't really want to make it look, you know, absolutely spot on, 100% perfect. Anyway, that's the Dunkel Girl with the, this is what I put over the top. RAL 8017, red brown, Model Air 71.041, Armour Brown, as they call it. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll give the compressor time to cool down. I'll clean the brush, and then I'll get on with the turret. So it's time to move on to the turret. The lower hole's now been done. You can see there I've just sketched it out roughly with pencil again, very thin pencil lines, and we'll take it from there. No need to follow them exactly, well, not for me anyway. Some people might want to, but it's just a guide for me. So let's get some red brown on. It is going to carry on onto the top of the turret, but I'll do that with the turret in my hand, I think. Yep, I'm happy with that. And that's all obviously where the charging horse is going to go for the 505 in the middle there. Charging horse always faces the front of the tank. Remember that. Right, so that's that side done. I'm going to spin it to win it. Alright, so that's that side done. There's a little bit of touch up there. So I'll do the rest with the turret in my hand. It'll be easier to do the top and do the barrel with it holding onto it, so we'll come back when that's done. So there we are. I would say the painting's finished now. Tracks are on. The top upper hole is obviously not fixed, so I could lift it off to admire what I've done on the inside, some might say. Hatches are open that are going to be left open, just fixed with a bit of latex Molotov. This stuff in a pen, masking in a pen, shake, 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 use, 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 job done. So now it's just down to painting the details, the tools, the cables, etc, etc, etc. This is my beautiful 1/48 scale Bandai King Tiger. Time to do a bit of chipping. I'm using the Dunkelgelb to show the chips through the red brown. I've got a 10-0 brush, tiny little thing. Not going to go too mad on this. The chipping, scratching. I like to do a few scratches here and there. And having such a small brush, you can get some nice. It does add a little something to the overall finish, I think. After all, these were Second World War tanks. We've seen a bit of action. So you can see how it's done with the little tiny brush. Just bounce it over the red brown. just to make it look like it's been well used. So that's the decal sheet that I paid £13 for, and there you can see what I've actually used for this kit. So everything else there is just going to go in the box with all my other spare decals, and I doubt very much whether I'll ever use them again. Such a waste. Hey ho. First up will be the charging knights, which will go in this space there, one on either side, and they always face the front of the tank, so they're right-handed and left-handed. So I'm going to be using Microset and Microsol for this. Just apply it with a paintbrush. This is number 1 Micro Set. Our charging knight. That is so delicate, man. So what I'll do is get a bit more Micro Set on there, so I can move it a bit. Ah, look, see? That's how delicate it is. That's how delicate it is. His lance is broken already. It's they're not the easiest things to put on, mate. Flatten that down. I don't know if it's just a light or whether it's actually not sticking down very well. When in doubt, use my finger. Get some number 1 Micro Set. Get me decal. That's gonna break, is it? Need to slide him over a little bit. Gently does it. I'll get some sol on that, even though I think it looks pretty good as it is. Just let that soak in, wipe off the excess. Let's dry that one off. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's move on to the tactical numbers now. So this is going to be tactical number 202, second company of the 505. So it's got a 202 on the back there, first off, and then it's got 202 on that side of the barrel and on the opposite side of the barrel as well. Get off that excess. So I've got the first number. Yes, it is crooked, but we can maneuver it into place quite easily because we put our micro set on, which was a few minutes ago, so I'll stick some more on there and some more on there. The 0 is the one I'm most worried about, getting on that door. I'll have a look, see what happens. Down from above. That looks like it's going to fit fine. Just jiggle that into position. Try and make sure it's as straight as we can get it. I think our 2 needs to come up a little bit. That's better. That's better. Let's get our second number 2. Assuming I can pick it up, that is. There we go. Let's get it in position. Just gently ease it down a bit. Looks a little bit tilted to me. There you go. I'm happy with that. 202. Time to give it the cotton bud treatment. Soak up any excess water, liquid, micro set, whatever's lurking. So now we go for number 2, Micro Sol. Little bit, little bit, little bit. So let's give them a final little go with the cotton bud, just to make sure they're nicely flat. Get rid of all the liquid so they stick. Now I'm going to get my finger in front because I like to dab them like that. Okay, so that's the rear tactical marking done. Let's move on to the left side of the barrel. So I'm going to put the 2 on the closest part, the big 2 on the closest part to the turret on either side. So we do the same as before. Number 1, I keep calling them 1 and 2 because I've numbered the bottles, because when I first started using it I had trouble remembering which one went on first, so I just numbered them 1 and 2, and it served me well. So let's get our big number 2 off the backing sheet and onto the barrel. And our big number 2 will go there. I would say that was pretty much perfect first time. Yep, I'm happy with that. So I'll dab that down gently because I don't want it to move. So that's our left side big number 2. We'll put that down as battle damage. Oh, that one didn't stick on as well, did it, as the first one? Not at all. That's what I wanted. Oh, there you go. There you go. Straighten it up. Let's have a look at them both. I think that might need to come down just a touch. Right, so that's our big number 2 on the right side, complete with battle damage. Do some dabbing. Sorry, I keep banging that camera, it's right in my way. So that can go on there. That's gone like static electric. There's a 0. Need to get it close to that spot because we've got a 2 to get in there as well. use the magic toothpick for that. What do you think that looks like? Okay. A little bit of a straighten up with a magic toothpick. Yep. Put a 0 on. So strange how one goes on perfect and the other one just refuses to play. I just need to straighten that up a touch. Yep, I can live with that. So that's it for the markings. There's nothing else on here whatsoever. Nothing on the front glacis plate. Nothing on the back plate. Nothing on the side of the lower hole. It's just that. That's it. Job is a good one. So what I'm doing now is a bit of panel lining. And my friends, believe me when I tell you, this little piece of kit is a game changer. It's like an old-fashioned ink pen with a nib. And what you do is, using this, I don't want to tip it up too far in case it all comes out. Panel line accent colour Tamiya. Dip your magic pen in, and that's what it looks like. And what you do is get it in the groove and just pull it along. Look at that. Now you tell me if that's a game changer or not. That is magnificent. No mess, no fuss, no wiping off with thinners or anything. Get it in the groove, pull it along. In the groove, pull it along. That, my friends, is a thing of beauty. Oh, bollocks. How about that for a quick panel lining. So let me get cracking on with it, and we'll have a look when it's done. So this is what it looks like after the panel lining. The light might be a bit too harsh for it, but you can make out there. Nice looking Tiger 2 we've got. Now my next course of action is gloss varnish over the decals that I've applied. I'll do that with a brush. I won't bother firing up the airbrush. And then it will be matte coat, and then that'll be it. It's finished as far as I'm concerned. So that's it.